HMS Trincomalee was ordered in October 1812 and was built in Bombay in India. The ship was built in teak due to oak shortages in Britain as a result of shipbuilding drives for the Napoleonic Wars. The ship was named Trincomalee after the 1782 Battle of Trincomalee off the Ceylon, now named Sri Lanka, port of the same name. Work on the Trincomalee began in May 1816, and a ceremonial engraved silver nail was hammered into the ship's keel by the master shipbuilder, this being considered vital for the ship's well-being, according to tradition. With a construction cost of £23,000, approximately £2 million in today's money, Trincomalee was launched on the 12th of October 1817. Commander Philip Henry Bridges sailed her to Portsmouth dockyard, where she arrived on the 30th of April 1819, with the journey costing £6,600. During the maiden voyage, the ship arrived in St Helena on the 24th of January 1819, where she stayed for 6 days, leaving with an additional passenger, a surgeon who had attended Napoleon Bonaparte at Longwood House on the island, Mr. John Stokoe. After being fitted out at a further cost of £2,400, Trincomalee was placed in reserve until 1845, when she was rearmed with fewer guns, giving greater firepower, and her stern was reshaped and was reclassified as a 6th-rate spar-decked corvette. Trincomalee departed from Portsmouth in 1847 and remained in service for 10 years, serving on the North America and West Indies station. During her time, she was to help quell riots in Haiti and stop the threatened invasion of Cuba, and serve on the anti-slavery patrol. In 1849, she was dispatched to Newfoundland and Labrador before being recalled to Britain in 1850. In 1852, she sailed to join the Pacific Squadron on the west coast of America. Upon returning to England in 1857, she was put back into ordinary after arriving back at Chatham on the 4th of September. In 1860, Trincomalee was fitted out, and in January 1861 towed to Sunderland to become attendant to the drillship HMS Castor, whose role was to train naval volunteers, boys aged 15 to 16 years of age being signed up to serve for 10 years on reaching the age of 18. During this time, Trincomalee's gunboats were again modified several times, this to accommodate different types of training armament. In 1862 she was moved to West Hartlepool, then the third largest port in Britain, and she was moved up in the Union Dock to become an independent drill ship. Trincomalee finished her Royal Navy service as a training ship, but was placed in reserve again in 1895 and sold for scrap 2 years later. She was then purchased by an entrepreneur, Geoffrey Wheatley Cobb, restored and renamed Foydregent in honour of HMS Foydregent, his earlier ship that had been wrecked in 1897. She was used in conjunction with HMS Implacable, an accommodation ship, a training ship, and a holiday ship based in Falmouth, then Milford Haven. She remained in service until 1886, after which again she was restored and renamed back to Trincomalee in 1992. Now listed as part of the National Historic Fleet, following her recent restoration, Trincomalee has become the centrepiece of the National Museum of the Royal Navy, based in Hartlepool. Trincomalee holds the distinction of being the oldest British warship still afloat, as HMS Victory, although 52 years her senior, is in dry dock.